Want to how an average American can accumulate $1 million without hitting the lottery? You ever hear the concept of having your money work hard for you? It generally refers to the idea of making your money generate additional income or grow over time through various investment and financial strategies. By investing wisely and leveraging different financial instruments, individuals can potentially earn passive income and build wealth without solely relying on their own active efforts or labor. One very powerful way to have your money grow over time and possibly turn you into a millionaire is by understanding and taking advantage of the power of compound interest. Make sure to watch until the end, where I will share with you how much you need to save every month in order to reach millionaire status. It's not as much as you may think. Before we dive into the concept of the power of compound interest, let's go over the basic foundation stones of what it takes to not just become a millionaire, but how to stay as a millionaire. It requires a combination of financial knowledge, discipline, and hard work. Here are some steps you can take to increase your chances of saving to become a millionaire. Set a savings goal. Determine how much you need to save to become a millionaire and create a plan to achieve it. This will give you a clear target to work towards. Start saving early. The earlier you start saving, the better. The power of compounding interest means that even small amounts saved over a long period of time can grow into significant wealth. Live within your means. Avoid overspending and live below your means. This will enable you to save more money and invest it wisely. Invest wisely. Put your savings to work by investing in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and other assets. Consult with a financial advisor to develop a strategy that aligns with your goals and risk tolerance. Avoid debt. High-interest debt can derail your savings efforts. Pay off credit card balances and avoid taking on unnecessary debt. Stay focused. Saving to become a millionaire requires discipline and focus. Stay committed to your goals and maintain a long-term perspective. Now let's dive into what compound interest is and how it can change the quality of your life forever. Compound interest is often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world or the miracle of compound interest. This statement emphasizes the remarkable power of compound interest to grow wealth over time. The attribution of compound interest as a wonder of the world is often attributed to Albert Einstein, although there is no concrete evidence that he actually said it. Nevertheless, the sentiment behind the phrase remains true. Compound interest's true power lies in its ability to generate exponential growth through the compounding effect. As time progresses, not only does your initial investment earn interest, but the accumulated interest from previous periods also earns interest. This compounding effect allows your wealth to snowball and grow at an accelerating rate. The longer you leave your money invested, the greater the impact of compound interest becomes. By starting early and maintaining a long-term perspective, you can benefit from the compounding effect over a more extended period, potentially leading to substantial wealth accumulation. It's important to note that compound interest is not limited to investing or savings accounts alone. It can be applied to various financial aspects, such as loans, mortgages, or any situation where interest is earned or charged on a principal amount. The concept of compound interest serves as a reminder of the importance of patience, consistency, and a long-term mindset when it comes to building wealth. It highlights the potential rewards that can be achieved by harnessing the power of time and compounding to your advantage. Compound interest can have a significant impact on your savings over time. It is the process of earning interest on both the initial amount of money you save, the principal, and the accumulated interest from previous periods. Here's how compound interest can work in your favor when it comes to saving. Accelerated growth. With compound interest, your savings have the potential to grow faster compared to simple interest, where you only earn interest on the principal amount. As interest compounds over time, your account balance increases exponentially. Time is your ally. The longer you leave your money invested, the more time it has to compound. Starting early allows your savings to benefit from compounding over a more extended period, which can lead to substantial growth in the long run. Reinvestment of earnings. In compound interest, the interest earned on your savings is added back to the principal, creating a larger base for the next interest calculation. This reinvestment process further amplifies your earnings potential. Snowball effect. As time goes on, the compounding effect becomes more pronounced. The interest earned in previous periods contributes to a larger portion of your account balance, and the cycle continues. This snowball effect can lead to exponential growth in your savings over the long term. Continuous contributions. Regularly adding to your savings can significantly boost the power of compound interest. By consistently making contributions, you increase the principal amount, which in turn leads to higher interest earnings in the future. Increased financial security. Compound interest allows you to build a strong financial foundation. As your savings grow, you have a buffer for emergencies, financial goals, retirement, or any other long-term objectives. To make the most of compound interest in saving, choose a savings account or investment vehicle that offers compound interest. Regularly deposit money into your savings or investment account. Avoid withdrawing from your savings unless necessary, as it disrupts the compounding process. Be patient and maintain a long-term perspective. Compound interest works best over extended periods. Remember, the exact impact of compound interest will depend on factors such as interest rates, time, and the amount you save. It's always advisable to consult with a financial advisor to tailor your savings strategy to your specific financial goals and circumstances. The amount you need to save to become a millionaire depends on various factors such as your current age, investment strategy, and time horizon. Before I go over how much to save to accumulate $1 million with the power of compound interest, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this channel and hit the like button so I can continue posting more videos to help you build wealth. The monthly amount you need to save every month to hit $1 million is not as much as you think. Assuming a starting age of 25 and a retirement age of 65, you would have 40 years to accumulate $1 million. If you were to invest consistently and earn an average annual return of only 7%, you would need to save only around $650 per month to reach $1 million by the time you retire. If you start saving later in life or have a shorter time horizon, you would need to save a larger amount each month to reach $1 million. For example, if you start at age 35 and have only 30 years to accumulate $1 million, you would need to save about $1,200 per month, assuming the same 7% annual return. It's important to note that these calculations are based on assumptions and projections and do not take into account unexpected events or changes in your financial situation. Keep in mind, the rate of return needed to save to become a millionaire depends on several factors, including your starting point, the amount you can save each year, and the time horizon for your investment. Assuming that you have no initial savings and want to accumulate $1 million in 30 years, and you make annual contributions of $10,000, you would need an average annual return of approximately 7.2%. However, this assumes a constant rate of return, which is not always realistic. In reality, the stock market can experience significant fluctuations, and there is no guarantee that you will achieve a consistent rate of return. Additionally, it's worth noting that taxes and inflation can also impact your returns. Taxes can eat into your gains, and inflation can erode the purchasing power of your savings over time. Therefore, it's important to consider these factors when setting your investment goals. Overall, the rate of return needed to save to become a millionaire will depend on your individual circumstances and investment goals. Let's walk through an example to illustrate how compound interest can help you accumulate $1 million over time. Let's assume you're starting with an initial investment of $10,000 and plan to save and invest consistently for 30 years. We'll assume an average annual interest rate of 8% for simplicity. Note that actual interest rates may vary. Here's how your savings can grow over time with compound interest. Year 1. Starting with $10,000, you earn $800 in interest, 8% of $10,000, bringing your total to $10,800. Year 2. With compound interest, you earn 8% interest on $10,800, which amounts to $864. Your total becomes $11,664. Year 3. The interest earned in the third year is 8% of $11,664, or $933.12. Your total now reaches $12,597.12. This compounding process continues over the 30-year period, and your savings grow exponentially. Here's how it looks after specific intervals. After 10 years, $21,589.07. After 20 years, $46,610.04. After 30 years, $100,626.05. As you can see, by consistently saving and reinvesting your earnings with an 8% annual interest rate, your initial $10,000 investment grows to over $100,000 after 30 years. However, it's important to note that achieving $1 million solely through compound interest would require higher initial investments or a longer time frame, especially considering factors such as inflation and taxes. Additional contributions, higher interest rates, and investment strategies that go beyond savings accounts can all contribute to reaching the $1 million milestone faster. The Rule of 72 is a quick and easy way to estimate how long it will take to double your investment based on the annual rate of return. To use the Rule of 72 to estimate how long it will take to reach $1 million, you can follow these steps. Determine the annual rate of return you expect to earn on your investments. Let's assume you expect to earn an average annual rate of return of 7%. Divide 72 by the annual rate of return. In our example, you would divide 72 by 7, which gives you approximately 10.29. The result represents the number of years it will take for your investment to double in value. Therefore, if you start with an initial investment of $500,000, it will take approximately 10.29 years to reach $1 million at an average annual rate of return of 7%. It's important to note that investment returns are not guaranteed and can vary based on market conditions and the performance of the specific investments you choose. Additionally, taxes and fees may impact your investment returns. Therefore, it's advisable to conduct thorough research, diversify your investments, and consider consulting with a financial advisor to develop an investment strategy that aligns with your goals and risk tolerance. My friends, you all have worked hard to make money over the years. You now know how to have your money work hard for you. Let's go! I hope you enjoyed watching this video on the power of compound interest and what it takes to become a millionaire. Keep in mind, the key is to first learn the basics of finance and then build upon that knowledge. Learning about finance is a marathon and not a sprint. As you build on top of each knowledge learned over time, you will eventually reach the wealth mountaintop. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, click the like button, and hit the bell for notifications. See you all very soon.